Hello, my name is Stephen Bobineau, L number 20 25 13 17. What I'm going to talk about today is my leading video, number one. This is a campus district meeting. I will be facilitating a professional development on professional development and why it's important. The rationale for choosing this specific option. Well, professional development is a very, very important part of teaching. Well, pedagogy, which is teaching and learning. Professional development, by definition, basically is development of teachers with best practices. So we're looking at why is it important for teachers to keep learning or to renew their skills with best practices. Now, the summary of my discussion, identify faculty members who will attend. Well, I have representatives from the administrative team. I will have members of the math team as well as the English team. And this will focus on the 6th grade team overall, just the core team that is primarily STAR tested, since this professional development will focus on the reason and rationale for professional development in middle school, as well as professional development related to increasing scores, standardized test scores on the STAR test with ELA, reading, and mathematics. Identifying areas of need, of course, ways to increase student test scores, and what role would the school play in this meeting? Well, the school will help to facilitate the rationale for need of more professional development, effective professional development. Now, the meeting is going to take place Thursday, August 4th, from approximately 12 to about 12:30, and materials that are going to be needed. Just the people that are going to be there, the administrative team, representatives of the administrative team, the core team from 6th grade, and myself presenting. All of the materials will be provided by myself, as well as the reflections and the utensils to write on. As well as there will be a TED Talk that is embedded in the Prezi presentation that I will use. The presentation will be from Ms. Linda Cleat Wayman, an excellent administrator who turned around a school in Philadelphia, a school very similar to the one that I am teaching at. Now, how will I assess the effectiveness and perceived importance of this meeting? Well, the teachers there, I will have them, there's 3 slogans that are going to be written on the board, and I'm going to have the teachers and administrators present to add sticky notes to those different sections of those slogans as participation within the video. Now, current trends. What are some of the current trends in professional development? Well, current trends in professional development as far as increasing student test scores on assessments. The new idea is what they call a backwards design. For instance, you begin with the end in mind. You start at looking at the test first, and then create lessons developed around the objectives that are to be tested on. So we'll see how effective this plan works in the future. Are there adequate opportunities for professional development? Houston Independent School District provides many opportunities for professional development all year long. They have a new 360 program, not 365 because, of course, teachers have their off time, but they call it Teaching 360. And so they're trying to make a complete turnaround of the way that teachers perceive professional development. They want to make it more interactive, more teacher-friendly, as well as not as time-consuming, where teachers have the opportunities to bring those lessons back, as well as have opportunities to do things that they may need for their own professional development, whether it is graduate school or other extracurricular activities. In what areas is professional development adequate or most beneficial? Professional development is most beneficial for those teachers who are teaching STAR-tested or assessment-based core curriculum. Professional development will allow these teachers to have better access to information and more research-based assessment tools. What degree of importance do members place on professional development? Well, all of the members of my teaching staff place a pretty high importance on professional development to increase their own pedagogy. That in turn will help them to become and be more effective teachers in the classroom. Now, before we begin the presentation, some norms that need to be addressed. Time management will be utilized by a timer. Effective communication, everyone knows to raise their hands, of course, to ask a question, as well as place questions on a parking lot if they have a burning question and they don't want to interrupt. Collaboration will be done with group talk, and listening and relevance of topics will be discussed and evaluated by a reflection at the end. So with that in mind, ready to begin.